Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Are we ever going to get used to this level of consistency? I don't know, I'm not. And to be honest, I wouldn't get your hopes up. But Wales is going to be extending the lockdown for another 3 weeks, so what else am I going to be doing? And it doesn't look like my workplace is going to be opening anytime soon. Or anytime not soon, really. We're talking like maybe in like 4 to 6 months. So if I have to get another job to ensure that I don't die, then so be it. But our garden is looking luscious at the moment. The tomato plants, the beans, and the lettuces. They've all been sprouting, so fingers crossed that money tree that we've been watering every day is going to be next up. Be the change that you want to see in the world. The change that I would like to see in the world is an end to the epidemic of everyone still shaving their little heads. Why is everyone shaving their heads? And the way that we became that change that we wanted to see in the world is by cutting Lawrence and Shane's hair ourselves. Ro was actually Shane's resident hairdresser and stylist for quite a while, and I had a vague memory of cutting my friend Matt's hair on a live stream one time very far in the past. And then I went through a phase for a while where I would just cut loads of my friend's hair, with permission. I wasn't just going rogue. And I didn't even have a shavy thing, I just had a pair of scissors and would use my hand to do a really feeble attempt at layering, but surprisingly, it wasn't actually the worst thing in the world. And that's the same as being qualified, right? The results are fine, and I take that as a win. Come on in and give a review. I think this is great.
Cute.
I think it's great. Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Sorry, I just poked you in the ear. It's so beautiful.
It's all right.
I was going to say Kim's hair salon, but it's Kim and Ro. I feel like I can't steal that from her. I had almost no part in this, and by almost I mean
You
no
watched.
part. I watched.
I mean, you had a lot more part in mine though. You spent a lot of good time.
I did, yeah.
Going
It's
with my
fucking
It was like this.
kind of really taking your time, really being cautious about everything.
That's me.
And it was like you'd always like call Ro over, and she'd be like, "Damn, you're doing pretty good."
Yeah. I mean, it took 10 times longer than a normal haircut, but desperate times.
I mean, I was comfortable.
Good. Thanks, guys. We're going to do a perm next. I think we're at that level. I've been keeping myself quite busy with loads of fun little projects, which honestly, having the time to do that has been so good for my mental health. But honestly, I can actually feel my ability to do my job slowly slipping away from me. Like the idea of handling and counting money now seems so alien to me and dangerous. Just like loads of little bits of paper poison. And what are drinks? What is a bar? I don't know. I miss the satisfaction of pouring pints, okay? We made a stupid little sketch together, which I believe will exist as of Monday? To be confirmed, where I made a pint pouring contraption out of a dismantled desk lamp, some sellotape, and a can. That was amazing! Honestly, my proudest work. To be honest, I just wanted to make a makeshift tap and we just worked backwards from there. And it shows. We've still been regularly trying to mimic our weekly staff drinks that we're missing out on using Google Hangouts and Zoom. Like, can you imagine the alternate timeline where someone gave you a heads up to invest in some Zoom shares? My God. The other week, Beachy and Shane spent an entire day planning and put together a quiz all revolving around our workplace. With loads of questions about different departments and specific infamous angry customers. Because yes, if you walk into an establishment and you treat the staff like shit, you are officially signing up to be mocked by those staff for the rest of their lives. You'll become a regular in everybody's Jackbox answers, and you might often be drawn on Drawful, and any piles of vomit and poo that we encounter may well be named after you. It's all in the contract of being a Karen. The quiz was so good, and we managed to get loads of people involved, including our friend Cal, who doesn't even work there, but shockingly, he didn't even come last. And they even hung up a green screen backdrop and green screened themselves into our workplace to present it from, which I would love to show you, but I'm not an idiot.
The apples, banana bread, grapes. It's just me, Jay.
In the kitchen round, question 1. How cold is your food? 3. Name the potato who lived in the staff room. 4. Who put their face in the eating mess?
So red.
The answer,
He
long
looks like
egg.
he's fucked. But I think he's just upside down.
Question number 10. What is Jeff doing?
Any points for anyone that can tell us? Question 4. What is the most amount of pizzas Alice has made in a night? The answer is 76. Woo! What is the best month to harvest kale? Do you accept winter?
33 points is grapes.
Well done, Grapes. Well done.
Does that hurt my brain? Oh,
Woo!
Kat, what time is it?
It's 9:23 a.m.
Oh, yes, it looks
Kat.
like it is.
7 hours.
20 past 4 here in San Fran.
A few days ago, Aaron had the first lockdown birthday to occur in our house during all of this. One of my favourite birthdays was when I was woken up very, very hungover by my friends, and they'd put together a little game show where I had to answer cute little questions about my life.
Today is the new episode of Get the Questions Right! Oh yeah! Go with
So, paying that adorable spirit forward, we did a similar thing for Aaron. He played Who Wants to Win 6 Presents, and spoiler alert, he won all 6 presents. Your first lifeline is ask the audience.
Alright.
And your second lifeline is roll the dice.
Okay.
When you roll the dice, you have to get a number between 1 and 6 in order to get the question right. Question 1.
Wait.
What does Aaron love?
Okay.
Do you know this one?
I think I know this one.
Yeah.
I think it's Aaron loves fishing. Famously.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. That is the
Correct answer!
So that was cute. Aaron loves fishing, and one of the presents that we got him was this cute little fishing game that I had a vague memory of playing as a kid. But it was way too easy at first, so we converted it to expert mode by putting the little plastic fishing rods on the end of barbecue skewers. And let me tell you, whether it was because it was the best idea that I've ever had, or because we've been locked inside for who knows how long, it was exciting.
2, 1, fish.
Fish. Come on, fishing.
Open your mouth! Open your mouth!
Shane!
Chicken! Fishing!
Who did that?
I think, I'm not sure, but I think
No!
I haven't got any fishies!
Yes, but no, Garrett! No, Lawrence! Yes! No! Oh, you sneaky fuck!
Please, fishy!
No!
Lawrence!
And then, later in the night, we played beer pong, and Rowan Shane landed a beer pong shot in exchange for the 6 counties back. We are still waiting to find out whether the UK government will recognise the bet as legally binding, but we've all got our hopes up. And then, other than that, I've just been eating an awful lot of bread. Both Beachy and Aaron have regularly been making bread, and with 6 of us in the house, we've been producing and then eating an entire loaf of bread pretty much every day, which is tasty and lovely and fills the house with lovely aromas, but fills my tummy with bad digestion. Aaron is gradually perfecting sourdough, and I am getting more and more intrigued by just the whole concept of yeast. It's just like a pet. Look after it, feed it every day, complain that it smells like vinegar, lob a bit off and then turn it into dough, just like a pet. I hope you guys are all doing okay wherever you may be. Keep your chin up, let yourself relax as much as possible, and get out and about for your daily exercise if you're able to. And if you're going to go out on a little bike ride, please watch out for people who might steal the bike that you've hired and throw it into the River Taff, because that's what happened to Shane yesterday. So you can never be too careful. Goodbye, everyone.